This video is inspired by Poe, in which she talks about why she makes videos that nobody watches. But in this video, I'm going to talk about it in a general sense. First of all, posting videos that nobody watches is like talking to a wall, or like public speaking, but there is no public. While you are talking about your subject, you ask the viewers for their opinions on the subject, but no response, which is a bit embarrassing. That is why I don't really like telling people to like and subscribe. Who is there to do that? I feel a bit cringed out when I do that, because it is a subjective thing. Do it when you feel like to. So there is no point in me wasting time telling or begging people to do it. If receiving no response to an opinion makes me embarrassed, it does make me wonder how embarrassing or discouraging a content creator would feel if they were to do it live. There are tons of live streamers that are live streaming to no one that watches their live stream. What can one even do or even talk about in that situation? Despite it feeling like I'm talking to nobody, I'm also content in the position that I am in right now. It helps me to learn and figure out how my videos and thumbnails will be structured and what type of channel I would want to become. Ideally, I would be a channel that talks about a variety of topics, from the least interested about to the most talked about, and even the most random talked about thing, subjects that interest me. It's fun to talk about niche topics of your interests because there is a topic for everything. About life, other people, society, food, and so forth. Something is always happening 24/7. I know that the best way to grow a comedy channel is by talking about the wrongs of people, the rise, the falls, and about content creators that makes bad content. But those things for the majority of times don't really interest me as a content creator. I don't want this channel to just only be about other people, because eventually I'll run out of people to talk about. I tried to make a script on Jojo Shiwa and what she did in terms of changing her character and brand, but it just never interested me because I didn't care. I prefer to
eat pears.
No offense to her. If I were to talk about what she did, the video would last like 3 minutes maximum. So me being a drama channel is off the list. There are so many dramatic things that are happening on this platform, but I don't really care for most of it, because I just see it like a school drama. You watch from afar off and move on with life. Plus there are so many channels that talks about the same thing, so adding my input doesn't really add anything. If there is one thing I very much like about YouTube, it's the comment section. And I mean the mature comment section. Those that focuses on the subject instead of commenting repetitive memes. Through the comment section, there are so many different opinions on a chosen topic. There are comments that everyone agrees with, there are those that many people don't agree with, and there are especially comments that are similar in your line of thoughts, but they express it in a better way. It helps to create discussion. It also helps to spread awareness and even change points of views on the subject. I personally strive to have a comment section like that, as I prefer to have a video that has less amount of comments but are mature and can even further add points to a video than have lots of comments on a video but are completely unrelated to the subject. Even though I am a comedy channel and comedy channels are known for having a lot to say, I'm not someone who talks that much. So it's actually hard for me to talk about a subject for more than 30 minutes alone unless I can be able to. Why is that? Is it me being lazy, or is it a lack of passion? Because to be able to talk about a subject for a long time, it has to come from a sense of passion, right? Just like with your friends. If there is a subject that interests the both of you through passion, you can be able to talk about it for hours. Well, that's the thing. I could do it with other people, but I can't do it by myself, since I'm literally talking to myself. I'm the type of person that if I can say as much as I can about a subject, then the passion is there. And if I can't be able to formulate an opinion as much as I can about a subject, then I won't make it at all, as it insinuates that I have no interest in the subject. Now, in terms of passion, I understand that with building a career outside of traditional jobs, we have been advised to first be passionate about it. Unfortunately, I realized that despite how much you are passionate in succeeding with what you want to do, the outcome of the success compared to the effort you put in is low. And even if you do become successful, there comes a point where the passion is not there, which is why many content creators burn out or take long breaks, even if they are living their dream job. In contrast to when I first started creating YouTube videos, I'm not as passionate as I was before, because when I was first making YouTube videos, I was happy with posting anything, despite how good or bad it was in terms of quality. Whether people watched it or not, I was passionate whenever I edited, I was satisfied whenever I made a thumbnail, and I was excited whenever I uploaded. But when I gained experience as a content creator on YouTube, I have to think about a lot of things. Video ideas, high quality video editing style, which thumbnails are the most attractive to create, which titles stand out the most, viewer retention, stats, which is just too much and even sometimes unnecessary, which is why this channel is the complete opposite of my main channel. It makes me forget and ignore about attracting viewers, and I can even say that I can become selfish as a content creator, since I could create things that interest me and me alone, even if it doesn't go viral. I could create content just like how I did when I first made content. Let's be real with each other. Are there channels you see that has millions of followers, but it makes you wonder, why do they even have a large following based on the quality of the videos they make? In contrast to better channels in terms of quality, but they have less subs than them. It's the same case with me when I also observe some channels. Moreover, it's not just with YouTube. There's some musicians, artists, and especially sports athletes that are way more talented than those who are successful but are living normal lives. You can look at the amount of TikTok videos of artists that makes outstanding art, but yet there are arts of what could be done by kids that sells for millions. Why is that? It is simply because the world was never fair. That is why, in my opinion, hard work only is overrated. This grind mentality will only put you in a worse position, because with hard work, we think that we deserve success, when it is unfortunately not the case. That is how I felt when I first uploaded my first well-edited video. I thought I deserved views because it took me months to edit that. But when you look at the video, does it look like it took me a month to edit that? No, it looks like it took a week or two to edit that. Sadly, people don't focus on your behind the scenes when you start making content, because the viewers only care what is in front of them, which is fair, to be honest. Even if it takes months to make, if they're not interested, they consciously don't care about how you worked hard on it. They'll click the video off. The world is unfair, and unfortunately the world will stay unfair. Now, just because it is unfair, does it mean that I should accept it? Not at all. You should grind, but at the same time not burn yourself out to the point that you lose all passion and quit.